who I am and what I do. We got jingles, okay? Real Life Podcast needs to have their own jingle. So that's the type of stuff that I'm doing. So my services are just all over the place. I have PR, marketing, print services, everything under the media spectrum, red carpet work. We can get articles done, radio spin packages, all of that stuff. So that's everything. I just do it all, okay? And I do it 100%. I don't slack. I don't get 10% here, 10% there to make 100%. I get 100% everywhere that I put my hands on. Huh?
Hear me, Miss Mina? Can you hear
I
me?
can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Okay, so I have another question for you. I don't know what you said, Carmisha. Write it in the chat. How
Oh,
do you balance motherhood and
you said, how do I balance motherhood?
yes, how do you balance motherhood and while being a jack of all trades?
I just make sure that I give my son a lot of time. Like I have four children. My husband and I have four children, but all of my kids are really older. I have a daughter who's a college graduate. She's 24 years old. I got a 21-year-old daughter and a 19-year-old son. But the main focus that I feel like is really my responsibility, not even my responsibility, but what I have to care for the most is my son who just turned 13 a couple of days ago. He's a few days before me, little Noah. And so what I do to balance that is I just make sure I give him as much time and energy that I can. I feel like they say your older kids, they got all of you. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in there reading books and doing all this stuff, and all of my kids, I turned them into such these scholars, and we spend a lot of time. And I feel like the more kids you have and the older you get, sometimes you know what I'm saying, your responsibilities are different. So I don't have as much time with him as I need to and stuff. So I make sure to utilize the time we have. We do a lot of reading together. We do a lot of cooking stuff together. I try to take him out. I'm one of them moms actually to try to accommodate like the fun and the spending, even to accommodate my time that I'm not there. So I don't know how that makes sense, but I try to make sure, like if it's a new movie coming out like Sonic the Hedgehog or a new Avengers movie, he knows that I'm going to make sure that we set that time together that me and him can go to the show and see that, because I know that's something he wants to do. He just had a big birthday. You know what I mean? So he is really understanding. I just got to kind of work it out. I just left for 5 days on a whole vacation, and he was home. You know what I mean? So, and it was terrible. I had terrible reception. So the worst thing was trying to communicate with him, but we didn't know the reception was going to be that bad. But I don't know. I just balance it. As long as he's happy, that's all that matters. And when it comes to my bills, I learned something after my husband passed called automatic bill pay. Okay. And you got to keep some money in your account for that, but it saves you from forgetting stuff because I'm very forgetful. And as long as my house is paid for, my kids got food, you know what I mean? And I could spend a little bit of time with my son, and he knows we spend, like I work overnights. So he really only gets to see me somewhere between 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. at when we're going to school. After that, he's at school all day. When he gets out of school, I'm at work. When he goes to bed, we talk and stuff. Of course, you know what I'm saying? We can communicate, but he won't see me again until 7 a.m. in the morning. You know what I mean? So except for like today, it's Thursday and Friday. These are my days off. So these are the days that I pull up and pick him up, or I'm cooking these meals and making special stuff for him because this the time. Hey, you want to bake a cake? You want to do something on my days off? You just gotta accommodate for it. So that's how I pretty much make balance it with the family and the lifetime. You just gotta get it in where you fit in. That's it. They know my schedule. And I got the
Yeah.
kids, the older kids gonna help me too. They help out a lot. My oldest daughter help out so much. Like she's a tremendous help. And the other two, they try a little bit. The middle kids be different, but but it works out.
So, what mark would you like to leave in this world? Once you leave this earth, what mark, what reputation, or what do you want people to remember you by?
Oh wow. I would
And
have to
and
say
what is your why?
what's my why? It's like just be kind. be good to people. I think that when you are a good person and you good to people, good's gonna come back on you. You know what I mean? And I just think that there's so many people that's so negative, so judgmental, so evil almost. Just, you know what I'm saying? I just wish that people in the world was just nicer and more compassionate. You know, so my stamp and what I tell my kids is be that person that care about everybody. Like my husband and I always taught them, don't just respect the principal at the school, you respect the janitor too. Because if the janitor didn't work in there, he wasn't picking up all y'all trash, your school would be messed up and dirty. So you gotta respect everybody at every level that they at. Because while you be the shitted on somebody at this level and they be the next person that could take you to the next level. So you don't want to mess up your, don't burn your bridges, don't mess people up, don't do bad stuff. That's pretty much what I live by. I truly just believe in doing people right. You know what I'm saying? And you always gonna get that back, that positivity right back to you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no Martin Luther King now. Turn the left cheek if you hit me on the right. Now I'm not saying that because that to me is like you let a lot of people walk all over you. But I'm not a get even person as well, because just because one person does this, you don't do the same thing back. That just shows you weak and you listening to them. So I don't know. You gotta play your cards how they be laid. You know what I'm saying? However the saying goes. But you just gotta, play your cards how they dealt. And that's all I do, man. I've been hit with a lot of stuff. I done rolled craps a couple times, but I strike back because I done rolled seven on the open gate too. I don't know if y'all play craps. I'm a casino girl, but man,
Okay.
I done rolled seven out the gate a lot of
Okay.
times, and that's what I'm always aiming for. So I just feel like when you do good, good gonna come back to you.
Yes, yes. So when you did start this career, what do you think your biggest hit was so far?
Like my biggest accomplishment.
Your biggest accomplishment ever since you've been doing this media thing. What do you feel like even though all your accomplishments are big, but what was your biggest one? Like, oh man, I'm on top now. I'm like it was just the best experience that you ever had.
Mm, oh, I don't know. It probably, dang, I don't know. It probably either have to be when I got appointed like assistant manager for the Worldwide Fleet DJs. Them seeing and recognizing all the work I was doing, or it probably had to be one of my really, really good interviews, like when I got to interview Cedric the Entertainer. Like, I feel like somebody like that and the connection that we had, you don't get that too often. You know what I'm saying? He's a multi-million-dollar comedian out here doing major things. I done sat down with a lot of good people, like I'm 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't know. I think that's some of my top interviews. But I also feel like being here in my city has been, a really good accomplishment for me too. Some of the stuff just being nominated for awards and people that call me out, like Shauna, you know what I'm saying, being one of the top queens of hip hop and rap at our city, been with DTP, Ludacris, and all them, and for her to want to work with me and have me help artists that are coming up under her. I think that type of stuff is a really big accomplishment when I really feel like somebody's like, man, Miss Benny, you done did your stuff, so you deserve this. That's all a girl really want. I don't care what it is. I feel like I try to teach people like how a woman, how a girl, how a person wants stuff. You just want to be recognized for the shit that you do. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about, you being recognized for nothing extra, but I don't care if I go to the same job and I do the same thing every day and that's my job that I'm paid for. Sometimes I might want to hear, man, you did good today. You know what I'm saying? Or I might want to hear, man, I really think you going above and beyond, or just anything. Like recognition goes a long way, even if you're doing what you're supposed to do. Like sometimes just give somebody a good compliment and let them know they doing well, and it actually will motivate them to go even harder for you. Like people don't realize that when you give somebody a little bit of recognition, give them some love, that it gives them ammunition to go harder. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what I feel like it should be anyway. I'm always tell my people, I tell my people on my team, damn, like y'all doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of it and I'm thankful, blessed for every person that I got in my life that's around me.
So who would be your dream interview? You interviewed a lot of good people, a lot of good people. And so I mean the resume is like barely no one left. You didn't did it all. You didn't been in the building with a lot of people. But who is your dream interview that you want to do?
It would definitely be Oprah. You know, if I could sit down and get the Queen on a in a private interview with me, that would be like my epitome of interviews. You know what I'm saying? Let me get Gail even first. I'll take Gail first. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just because I love Gail too. But yeah, I think Oprah would definitely be that woman, man, that I want to sit down. I just want to ask her. Like, I want to probe her with so many questions. Like they say, you only get 6 years. Come on, I want to get in her brain. And, you know, like I'm saying, for me, I was born in 82. I've been watching Oprah since I was a little girl. And now 2020 going on 2026, 25, 26, for her to still just be on top, still be the number one journalist, still be one of the richest African American women in the world, own her own network, you know what I mean? All of this stuff. You can't get no better than that, okay? She's top tier
Right.
for me. She top tier for me.
Right. And most of the stuff that you was naming off her resume is predominantly your resume. So you're the modern day Oprah, up and coming Oprah. So
Mm.
shout out to you on that for
Ooh.
real. And it's just such a blessing because I even look up to you. So you're the modern day Oprah. So I'm gonna follow right behind you on the next modern day Oprah.
Oh man,
But
bless you, Steph. Thank you.
yes, but guys, there you have it. This is Miss Amina Brown. I mean Miss Amina Baker, and better known as Miss Mina Media LLC, Miss Mina Brown Diva, one of the number one interviewers, event hosts. I'm talking about just because the crowd has to be comfortable with event hosts as well. And the presentation when you event host is great. You also work with so many people. You also are looking for anyone that needs a manager, any artists out there that need a manager.
Yes.
Any artists out there that need a manager, you can hit Miss Mina up, one of the number one best managers. If you need an interview, even on Friday nights, afternoon rendezvous at 3 p.m., the Powerhouse team. If you sleep on the Powerhouse team, I'm going to wake you up. And that'll be the host, Miss Amina Baker, Mush Make 'em Laugh, and Miss Bree, Lady the producer. That's a Powerhouse team, baby. And if you want to check them out on Fridays at 3 p.m. afternoon on My Chicago Radio, you're missing out. You don't even want to miss that ice cream conversation with Mush Make 'em Laugh. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And once again, Miss Mina, because we had technical difficulties a little bit, I just want your version, your definition of things that you do provide one more time for the audience before we get out of here. Just let them know, like I said, once again, I know that if you're an artist, you can be a manager, but you provide so many other things. And if you could just shout out to everybody, let Real Life Topics audience know who you are and how they can contact you.
Yes, well, thank you so much. As she said, I am Amina Salat Baker. That hyphen Baker always gonna be there because I am a baker. Okay, rest in peace to my husband, Mookie Charles Baker. I am Ms. Mina Brown Diva. I'm a media queen, CEO of Ms. Mina Media, and we basically provide all marketing, promotions, and advertising for all creatives, anyone who is creating whatever it is. If you're looking to advertise your business, if you're an artist looking to go to the next level, if you're a creative person who's making items or whatever it is, when you want to get seen, you want to be heard, you want to get your name out there, you basically just let me know and we're going to figure it out no matter what your budget is, no matter what, you know what I'm saying, how far you are in your career. We're going to figure it out and we're going to work it out together. And that's what I do. I provide media services, radio, television, print services. If you need business cards, websites, if you need a backdrop, if you need flyers for your next event, if you need a red carpet experience, we'll pull up to your next event and make each person at your event feel like a star. If you're an artist and you need registration, man, this is one of the biggest things that I do is help an artist to become a brand. It don't matter how many songs you make, how many times you put it out there. If you're not registered properly, you cannot monetize off your streams. So that's the help that I provide. You know what I mean? I just want to make sure that people are set up straight so they can actually make some money for the things that they have mentally and they putting out here in the world. You should be paid for it. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that you're doing. So I make sure that people are a brand, an entity, shoot a LLC. You know what I mean? So you can get yourself started. So I have a website, I have email. My website is mzminamedia.com. That's MZMINAH media, MEDIA.com. My email is mzminamedia@gmail.com. And I don't mind people calling and texting me. Just don't call me no crazy hours or be on no BS. But my telephone number is 773-886-7756. And again, follow me on all social media, Ms. Mina _Brown Diva, and also follow the team at Ms. Mina Media. Just big salute to my whole team, man. I love them so much. We not only a team, we are family. We work hard, and we not only are. I tell them all the time, it's not just Ms. Mina Media. We are branching up. They have their own brands. You know what I'm saying? Lady Red Productions is going crazy. Much Make 'em Laugh comedy line is going crazy. Like we are the Miss Mina Media team, but man, we pushing each other and making a difference out here. So that's one thing. I'm not a selfish person. I want everybody to shine. Like my whole thing is we all need to be, you know what I'm saying, seen for the talents we got. So big salute to my team, even Bruce, my newest marketing specialist that's on the team. But between them, man, it's just so much. I'm just so proud of everybody I work with. Of course, I got to give a salute to my boy Megastar, Loud Money Music Group. Of course, can't not mention him. He always, of course, is there, supportive, helps me with my music, management, career, and everything. So I got it. I got it locked in. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight out. I'm straight out here. I'm gonna be okay.
Yes. Well, there you have it, Real Life Topics audience. We had a few technical difficulties, but we still made it out. In the exclusive interview with Miss Mina. You can't beat that with a bat. It didn't even matter if we had technical difficulties. We still got our point across, and we still want you to make sure you get one of the number one artists, managers, and event hosts. If you even need your hair done, one of the number one hairstylists in the
Even
city
speak
of
about
Chicago.
so much. I didn't speak about the nonprofit organization and some of the stuff we do. We are doing our annual Christmas party this year for families. I will be putting the flyer out. It will be a $5 donation for your kids to come and have an amazing time and be a Santa there. We'll be giving out free gifts. They'll have hot chocolate and cider, free food. Every child leaves with a gift. Like this is something I used to do years ago. So my nonprofit organization, Next Generation Youth Organization, our annual Christmas event will be going on this year. I won't be doing any like turkeys or food giveaway, but there are a lot of places that are. So if people need resources or need food, they can give me a call. I got a lot of different connections and different food pantries that are giving away boxes and stuff for the holidays. But it's all about helping. We got to help each other, okay? I didn't get to talk about the hair, but definitely I got a brand new salon. I not only represent Lakecom Salon at 88th and Stony Island, but I have a home salon as well. Just upgraded everything, my chairs, my dryers, everything at home. So with me not being able to get to the salon as much, which I'm gonna spend 1 or 2 days there per week. I'm not leaving my salon family. I love them too much, but I am moving more into making sure that my clients are very comfortable here at home. I've got a new facial steamer, so I'm giving all my clients steam treatments and all type of stuff. So just know I'm here for my people. Okay.
Okay, and that's what it's all about because it's hard to come by genuine people that's willing to help the community and just come together so that everybody can be straight, you know. So that's it. That's very motivational because we need more people out here like Miss Mina. We really do. And so I am honored, you know, I am very honored to interview you. I'm a little embarrassed because Miss Mina, she do her thing and she's a media professional, you know, and I got to get my professionalism weight up. But this is real life topics. This is
Oh,
real life,
good.
guys. Okay, this is real life, and real life will be on top very soon as well. You got to crawl before you walk. But I am
Oh,
honored that you came on Real
y'all
Life
are
Topics
really
podcast, Miss Mina. And like I said, you guys, she provides so many services. One of the number one resources out of Chicago, one of the number one radio personalities out of Chicago. You guys better check out Afternoon Rendezvous at 3 p.m. on my Chicago radio. And if you want to hit Miss Mina up, you can hit up Miss Amina Brown, the voice of the city. Please don't forget. Please don't forget. And if you want any of other exclusive interviews, you can also book an exclusive interview with Miss Mina as well, guys. It's Real Life Topics Podcast, and Miss Amina Baker, better known as the voice of the city. Thank you guys for tuning in to Real Life Topics Podcast. We'll be seeing you guys soon. Have a good evening.